Good evening. Good evening. This is Dr. Positive here on Liberia Shall Rise. This is just a test broadcast. I have a special guest coming in studio here with me today. His name is Mr. Uzziah Keller. Basically, I will be on the interviewee side. I'm going to be his guest, and he's going to be actually the host of the show today. So please wait with me. Let's do another version of Liberia Shall Rise. Again, we just obtained a new platform and I'm trying to test it to see if it works before we use it on our actual broadcast on Sunday. So I'm the guinea pig here. My guys asked me to do this. So let me know if you can hear me. If you're out there on Facebook, YouTube, let me know if you can hear me because this is a test broadcast. Again, this is Liberia Shall Rise. We are actually testing a new platform. So please let me know if you can hear the audio. Let me know what you think about things. It shouldn't look any much different. It's almost the same technology. So we shouldn't have issues. But again, I'm waiting for my guests to join the broadcast. And even I have to figure out how to add a guest to the show and all those things. So um, yeah, so my guest, I can see him in the studio. So I'm going to bring him live, but I would just like to take the time to introduce him. He's a young and upcoming man. He's a very intelligent, very, very, very smart young little man. And I'm excited and nervous because I don't know what questions he have for me. This is an open broadcast, an open mic broadcast. So eventually, he's going to be asking me some questions that I have no answer for. Or I have to find answers for in live. So please help me when he's on live. Clap for him. Send the thumbs ups and everything. Let's test everything together. Basically, um, again, this is Liberia Shall Rise. I'm gonna have my guests come on soon. So please, please, please help us share the show. Let me do the same. I don't even have. Let me see. Yeah, I don't even have things that I do on my other platform to test. So I'm just gonna pause here for 30 seconds, and then I'll be right back so I can share the show and see if others can hear me from other platforms as well. So I'll be right back, and I also want to check to make sure my guest can turn on his video because I cannot see his video right now. So I want to make sure all that is in place before we get the show started. So bear with me shortly. Again, this is a test broadcast from Liberia Shall Rise. This is your host, Dr. Positive, um, live in studio. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, again, welcome back. This is Dr. Positive on another test broadcast of Liberia Shall Rise. I'm trying to share, so please pardon me. I'm sharing to see if people can just watch and let me know if they can hear me. And I'm going to have a very interesting guest today. He's the dynamic, the outstanding Mr. Uzziah Keller. He's going to be on the other side of the mic, actually interviewing Dr. Positive today. So please don't go anywhere. We'll be joining you shortly with our celebrity guest in studio today. Again, this guy, he's been into broadcasting for a while, and you want to hear what he have to say. I can say he have more experience than I do because he talks a lot and he's very eloquent. He speaks series. I don't speak series. I speak Liberian English. So this guy, you're gonna hear him well. He's gonna cheer you up this evening. So again, don't go anywhere. grab your cassava leaf, your tabagi, whatever you can get your hands on today to join us in this live broadcast. Like I said, this is an outstanding young man who's getting into the broadcasting business, and we want to hear what he have to say this evening because he's amazing. He's going to basically impress you this evening. So I'm going to play another quick 30-second video, and then I want to reach out to him to see if I can get him live now. But I want to make sure he can turn on his video. So I'm just going to pause my microphone and reach out to him again, and then we'll be back shortly. Okay.
Why your video?
All right. All right. Again.
Okay.
All right, so I'm still waiting for my guest to come on. We're trying to work on his technical issues. He was having problem turning on the video. So once the video is turned on, then we will get him live on broadcast again. Please wait. This is going to be a very, very interesting show. You don't want to miss this. We are testing our broadcast. Send your comments in if you have questions for my guest that is coming in studio, actually for my co-host that is coming in studio. If you have questions, please send in your question. And back in you can exit and come back in. You have to permit permit the video, both audio and video. So you have to permit both audio and video to allow your camera to be seen. So please get that done and then come back in. So once you join the broadcast, you can permit both camera and video to basically be seen on screen. Again, folks, if you are joining me, let me know where you are watching from. Just put in a comment and let me know where you're watching from. I'm testing everything. I want to see how comments appear on screen. This is a new platform we are testing. Hopefully, this works best for us so that we can continue serving you, continue bringing the broadcast to you. Um, Again, thanks for watching Liberia to Rise. Thanks for your continuous support. We do appreciate everything you guys do for us. The likes, the share, the comments, everything is highly appreciated. So this is the same service we want to continue to give you. So we went and acquire a different platform that has a little bit more to offer. And we want to see how it works before we go live on Sunday. So please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see the video, if you want to say something, just say hello, Dr. Positive. That would be highly appreciated. At least I can know that. All right, I can at least I know that somebody is watching and somebody is hearing me. So please continue to send in your comments. My guest is coming on, but I think we're having problem with video. I would love for you to see this guy on screen, but if he cannot get his video on, then I will probably just bring him on so he can ask his questions, and then we can keep the show going. Again, this is Liberia Shall Rise. This is a special edition. Dr. Positive will be questioned tonight. I have a seasoned journalist coming to ask me some questions tonight. So without any further ado, let me bring him on, and then he can ask some questions. We can ask him about himself, and then once he introduce himself, then basically we'll get the show started because I will be answering the questions tonight. So let me bring him on. Folks, join me. Let's welcome Mr. Uzziah. Uzziah, how are you? We don't see your camera, but just introduce yourself. How are you today?
Good.
All right. So what happened to the camera? You cannot get the camera on.
I don't know how to put it on.
See, it's not working.
It's not working.
When you come in live, it should ask you to permit your camera and your audio. Did you permit both of them?
So yes.
Yeah.
Let
Yes.
me see. Okay. All right. All right. Anyway, let's try. Is there another phone or computer we can use if you cannot get the audio? Because I would like to see you. I know you have a very beautiful smile. I'd like for our guests to see you and things like that. But tell mom to see if she can get it set up on the computer, and then we can start the show. Also, you could be we could be talking while mom try to help us. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So how are you today, Mr. Uzziah?
I'm good.
Welcome to Liberia Shall Rise. Right? Welcome to Liberia Shall Rise. This is your second or third time on the platform. How have you been all these years?
I've been good.
All right. So how was school today?
It was good.
Okay. Now you got any questions for me?
How is it like being on the video for you?
Oh man, it's interesting. You know, you just have to feel like you are talking to people that are actually listening to you, because you never know who's watching. So you always want to take it serious, because the information you share basically become helpful to someone without you knowing. So I always take it serious. I practice, I research materials before I come on live, at least so I can have something worthwhile that people will benefit from every time I come live. So yeah, that's how important this is to me. You know.
And
See,
also
then it's not working on my computer.
it's Uncle Steven, it's not really working on my mom's phone either.
Okay. All right. Let's work with this. So, mom, did you turn on the camera? Did you turn on the camera?
Yes, I did. It's showing a video, but it said
Yeah,
video, but the
we
video is not coming on.
okay. So do
Mhm.
this first, right? Come on with that, and then we will. Then you can log off again, and then turn it off and turn it back. And it didn't ask you to download any app, did it?
No, no.
Okay.
Let me leave. Okay, let him leave it again. Let's see.
No, no, not him. The one you have on your phone. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. Turn on your video, turn on your camera and everything, and then log on first. Let me see, and then once you get on, if the video is not turned on, then you will exit. Maybe restart your phone, and then come back in.
I think I got another question. What did you learn in college or university?
So first, I did my undergraduate in something called network and communication management. So once I got my bachelor degree, I decided then to go back to school. And when I was thinking about going back to school, I actually wanted to do something called forensic computer forensics. But the school I applied to, unfortunately, it was a little bit, it would require a lot more sacrifice, so I couldn't go to that school. So East Tennessee State University then accepted me for a program called Information Technology. And information technology basically kind of show you everything about the IT industry. So you can then decide which route to go once you graduate. So fortunately for me, that really worked, because when I finished school, I got hired as a data analyst. And then once I finished the data, I was working as a data analyst or data engineer. Then um, I had another opportunity, and now I'm working as a telecommunication engineer. So basically, with my information technology degree, I could switch in different roles depending on what is available. So yeah.
Tell
Also,
me,
like this is your job.
Oh, the broadcast?
Mm-hmm.
tell
No,
him.
the broadcast is more of okay. the broadcast is more of a passion for me. You know, I came up with the idea Liberia shall rise, and the idea is what can I do to help my country, even though I'm not in my country. Whatever I could do to help them, to make people better in the community, to help our community to become better. Basically, is what this platform is about. So if I know something, at least I can share it with the rest of the community without going individually to each churches. So I think the idea kind of got merged from. Before I started the show, I used to go to high school, various high schools in the community, and speak to young people about uh, considering their education, a business investment. And when I was doing that, then I realized, oh, Stephen, you are doing this for other community. Why, if you decide to do this for the Liberian community? So I reached out to a few people in the Liberian community and I asked them, I was like, hey, can I come to your church and talk about this? I'm doing this for other communities. And one of the questions I was asked is, do you have a degree in psychology? Do you have a degree to talk to young people? And I was like, no, but I have 40 or 50, almost 40 years of experience. And I went to school, and there are things that I know that I'm helping other community with. So I think I'm highly qualified to talk to my community, to talk to the young people in my community. And the people that I asked, out of many churches that I reached out to, only one of them, Pastor Sammy Roberts, who was the one that allowed me to go and talk to the young people in the church. And based on that conversation, I just decided, instead of trying to go to churches, maybe I can start an online talk show. And then that's how the name Liberia Shall Rise came about also. And then I was also, in that time, I was also researching on Google, and every time I look on Google, I find things concerning Liberia. It was all about the war that happened in Liberia. You know, we had a 14-year civil war in Liberia, and because of that war, we never had anything positive on Liberia on Google. So I decided to come up with a platform that would just focus on positive things that are happening in Liberia. So this is how Liberia Shall Rise was formed, and as it's been going since 2017. I think it was my first live show was July 16 of 2017. And even though I was sitting behind the camera, I was so nervous I couldn't even call my own name. So that's because I thought I was good at public speaking, but sitting behind the camera, and at that time I had somebody who was actually recording me, right? And I was so nervous I couldn't even say my own name. But now at least that's the first thing I do. So I'm used to saying my name now. I don't forget my name anymore because I'm used to coming on live. But great questions, though. Great questions so far. Yeah.
Um, wait. My mom, she can't really join.
Oh, she can't join. So the video still didn't come on the other device.
No.
Okay, that's fine. I think people are hearing you fine. So we have to figure out why the video doesn't come on. Um, maybe it's the system issue, but I'll have to figure that out because a lot of people need to see my guests. So it's something that I will have to figure out why your video doesn't come on. All right.
Okay.
Mhm. What's your next question?
My next question. Well, it's how like what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject. Ah, man, that's a tough question, Mr. Uzziah. My favorite subject. Huh. So looking over time now, I would say my favorite subject will be more of literature. I'll tell you the reason why. Because when I was in school, I did poetry. I did a class in poetry, and based on that class, I started writing, and because I wrote few things and people fell in love with it, I just decided that I would keep writing, and I never knew it was going to turn into a passion because I didn't even do well in the poetry class. But all the work that I created from that portrait class basically had turned me into a writer and even have helped me with this platform, because usually when you are doing a broadcast, you have to make it into a story. You have to make people to understand what you are trying to portray. And I believe if I didn't do that one portrait class, I wouldn't have understand the process of writing, the process of telling story. So I mean, since I did that class, I have found myself constantly getting involved in storytelling, in doing things that relate to literature. So if I were to look back, I would say the class of poetry or literature was my favorite. Is my favorite subject now.
Oh, I got another question. What was it
Sure.
like being in elementary?
Oh man, I was looking back into time, and I think being in elementary. Let me see. Somebody saying hi, Emmanuel. How you doing? That's my brother from Liberia. Yeah. So being in elementary was a long time ago. You said that's almost like 30, 40 years ago. You're making me to tell my age on screen, but that's fine. But being in elementary was more fun. You go to school. You basically not worrying about anything. I was very young, like you at that time. We will play. We'll have fun and we'll get in trouble. We got spanked a little bit too, but it was all fun. One thing I enjoy about elementary was PE, physical education,
Oh
where
yeah.
we ran, we have fun. It was time all of my friends and I we went out to play. So when we go to school on Thursdays was our physical education time. So we usually used to have fun. We will play soccer, play basketball, run, do other things. So those were great times that I actually had. And then even in elementary, that was when I actually became. I started volunteering to sing, and then from volunteering to sing, I actually volunteered to participate in drama. So I started acting in elementary. And one thing that happened to me in elementary that really helped me was I had signed up for this drama program. And while doing the program, I had signed up. We're supposed to be there at a certain time. And I showed up late. I was playing one of the key roles in the program. I was actually acting as a dog in that program. And basically, I show up late. And because I show up late, that whole program, the whole drama, the whole play got messed up because when I did in our practice, I basically was the best, right? I playing that role, but because I show up late, people really didn't enjoy the play. So since that time, I started valuing showing up on time, right? Because if you sign up for something, if you put your name on something, you basically want to keep your promise. And that one uh, failure that I had, basically not showing up for my program on time, basically taught me a lesson that everything you decide to do, every time you promise somebody something, you have to show up on time. You have to show up because your words means a lot. And I mean, I was ashamed because I never show up on time. So basically, since that time, I decided to learn how to keep my promises.
Well, I just want to ask one more question.
Hmm.
So like, which is better, night or day?
For me, you said, um, it depends, User. It actually depends for me, or I only have one choice.
Um, you can have like both.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for making it a little easier for me. So I like days sometimes because I get to go work out. I get to do things, and you see the beauty of nature. You can go for a walk in the park. You see the birds, and you see people. So you interact with people during the day. But in order for me to really do focus work, in order for me to do anything like inventing new ideas, coming up with new stuff, I have to do it during the night. And that's why I like the nights, because most of my work that I've created, I created it when everybody was sleeping, like writing my book, writing poetry, doing anything. I usually do it when everybody is asleep, during the quiet time. So if you were to ask me to choose between night and day, just for the mere fact that I do most of my invention at night, I would say night. But I also love day because I get to interact with people, get to do things, you know.
Oh yeah, something about elementary now. Now there's PE every single day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you guys have to do PE every day. So then I would
Hmm.
want to be in your school because back in my day, we only had one day for PE, and that was what everybody looked up to on Thursdays. Thursday was our PE at 1 p.m. And then right after that PE class, you go home. Most of the time, we went home on Thursday after PE. So we had a short day on Thursday. So but you are saying you guys have PE every day, so
Yeah.
then I will, yeah, I would want to be in your school. Can I enroll in your school now? Or
As long as you can come. Oh, and also PE is now only like an hour.
oh, it's only an hour, and then you still got to go to class after PE.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah. So do you like PE too? Do you have a lot of fun?
In the middle.
Okay,
Last
all
four
right.
days. Today and the last 4 days is the fitness test.
Okay. So if I may ask you too, though, what's your favorite subject?
Science, because it's just like fun with all the experiments and stuff you can do
Mm. And what days do you have science? Do you have it every day or just
every day.
every
Ev-
day? Every
Every
day.
subject, every day.
Okay, so you look forward to your science class?
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
nice.
math.
That's nice. So for science today, what did you do?
Science. Wait, we were learning about natural resources and stuff.
Oh, natural resources.
Yeah, we grew a lima bean.
Oh
The one
wow.
that grew it looks kind of disgusting.
But that's cool. That's your first experience. I believe if they gave you another chance, you will do it better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, cool. All right. So tell me, when you go to school most days, you have a favorite teacher?
Favorite teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Kind of hard to choose.
Yeah, it's hard to choose, but you do have a favorite. But you have a lot of, so that means you have a lot of favorite teachers, huh?
Yeah.
Mm, 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 mm. All right. You got any? How is your little sister doing?
She's good.
Hmm. Okay. So do you have playtime with her as well, or when you come from school, do you just focus on your games and
Well, sometimes I play for like most of the time I just like play on games.
okay? Does she complain that you play on a game too much?
She plays on the game a lot too.
Oh, so does she take over from you like the
Well, I got like 3 devices to play on, so like I
oh,
can
you
if she
got three
uses one,
devices.
I can use
Okay,
the other. And if
okay,
she uses both, like which you can't, then I
okay.
can use others.
Okay, cool. So, hi, folks. This is a test broadcast with Liberia Shall Rise. We actually purchased a new platform and we're just testing. I have a very, very seasoned journalist, Mr. Uzziah, all the way out there in Houston. He's about, Uzziah, what's your age again? I don't want to mess up your age.
9.
9 years old, 9 years old. I wish his camera is not working, so we can see him on camera. So he's interviewing me today, and I've been having some tough questions, but I just paused a little bit to ask him a few questions. So just enjoy the show. Tell us if you can hear us and everything. But this is a new platform with purchase. We just realizing that is not allowing his video. So I hope this is not for most devices. Then I will have to reach out to the company to find out why it's not permitting certain devices to show their video. So I'm just going to try something to allow my other camera just to test the video. Um, Maybe I will send. Let me send this to someone else. Yeah, I will send this to someone else instead of me testing my own video. So, Mr. Uzziah, you can ask me another question while I try to share this with somebody to join us.
While you try to share,
No, no, I'm trying to share the. I'm trying to share the stream, so someone else can join us. So we can just see if it accept another video.
mm, so like,
Do you have any other questions for me?
I don't think so.
Oh man. So basically the interview is over now. So okay, I have this question for you though. The last time I came to Houston, at that time you were into animals. You were talking about different animals and what they did and things like that. So what is your new favorite animal?
I don't think it really changed. Like, I'm sure it's been a wolf because like it is a wolf. Well, I have like a lot. I have like my favorite is African wild dog, a wolf, any type of dog.
Oh, okay. Any type of dog.
Yeah.
So why basically a wolf, if I may ask? What do you like about them?
What do I like about them? Well, like
Mm-hmm.
the only thing that I really like about them is like they're just like made like they like they look like a pet or something.
Mm-hmm.
Kind
Okay. So if you were to have one as a pet, will you have a wolf as a pet if you could teach it how to be nice to you?
sure, yeah, I would.
Hmm. And what will you name your wolf?
What would I name it?
Hmm.
Hmm, interesting. I'd name it. I don't really know. I'm just like thinking of random names.
Come up with one. Come up with one.
Come up with one.
Yeah.
Um, um, I just like I'm not really sure. I think I'd name it probably because like yeah this is gonna be kind of a funny name, but Liberia. If I could think of any other name,
What will you call it? You said?
Liberia. If I could think of any, if I could think of any other name.
All right. All right. But Mr. Uzziah, I know you got to rest for school. You got a busy day ahead of you tomorrow. So maybe you can think about one more question to ask me as you leave the show. I really appreciate you coming on to test my platform. You know, it's always great having you. And I look forward to one of these days where your camera work so that we can have another broadcast and I'll reach out where we can test other things and see if we can get your camera working. But I love to see you smile and is your sister near you? Maybe she could say one or two things too before we end the broadcast. Is she near you?
No, she's not.
Okay. Okay, then you go ahead and tell me like if you have one or two more questions, you can ask it before we end the show. Okay.
Well, I have one more.
Okay, good. What
Like,
is that?
if it was nighttime and
Hmm.
like if it was nighttime and it was right now, what would you do? Like, if you weren't doing this video.
Hmm. Well, if it was nighttime and it was right now, what would I do? So I basically, you say I'm updating my skills, trying to get some new skills. So right now, if it was nighttime, I would be actually updating my skills. And I have some new ideas also that I'm coming up with. I have some new skits that I have to write. So I have to sit down and write those skits so that I can start producing them because they have to be. at least 5 minutes most, like under 3 minutes, so that they can fit on Instagram, TikTok, and other places. So I have to come up with a very nice short story that is within 5 minutes or less, that I can share on Facebook, on Instagram, TikTok, and things like that. So that's a new project that I'm thinking about working on. And if it was nighttime right now, basically that's kind of what I may be working on. That's a beautiful question. You should do this more, Uzziah.
Oh, my sister's here.
Okay, so hey Neela, how are you?
Good.
You all right?
Good. Yes.
All right,
Yes.
that's nice. Nice hearing your voice. It's been a long time. How come you didn't
Uh,
come look for me?
yeah, you gotta talk to him.
Yes.
Tell mom say you interviewing Uncle Steve.
Uh, okay.
She's upstairs in the room with Uncle Steven.
Neela, how are you?
Good.
Good, good, good. Did you go to school today, Neela?
Yes.
Upstairs.
I haven't seen you in a long time. How come you didn't come to look for me?
He told me to like.
Because my mom told me to not.
I can ask him some questions.
Yeah. You say your mom told you to not come and look for me?
I mean to not come upstairs.
Oh man. So Neela, are you learning how to drive now?
No.
Oh, not yet.
Only I learned how to read.
Oh, you're learning how to read. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So what book are you reading now?
Random books. She's reading random books.
Oh, that's nice. So is Uzziah helping you to learn how to read?
No.
No, so you are teaching yourself, or the school is teaching you?
Mom's teaching her.
Oh, okay, okay. That's good. That's good. All right, but anyway, thank you so much, Neela. Thank you so much, Uzziah. I know you guys have to go.
Okay.
I know you guys have to go to school tomorrow. Neela, you got any last question for Uncle Steven before you go?
Yes, sir.
All right, what's your question?
I like you.
Oh, you like me? Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Thank you, Uzziah. So, what was your last question before you go?
Her last question is so like if wait, I thought I already said my last question.
Oh, yeah, you did ask your last question. All right. So I would say again, thank you. So maybe say the last thing to the audience before you go. Say bye bye to to my audience, and then you can go.
Uh all I want to say to the audience is
Wow.
if there's any comments or something, then what's y'all's favorite subject?
All right, so they definitely hear you. So for those of you watching, my host said, "What is your favorite subject?" And he thanked you guys for watching the show today. This was a test broadcast. We just purchased a new platform, and we are trying to test it. So he volunteered to interview me. Unfortunately, his video couldn't show, so that's why you are not seeing his video. So on that note, we just want to end this broadcast. We want to say thank you all for watching. This is Dr. Positive and my nephew, Mr. Uzziah. Mr. Uzziah, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming on, and those of you who watch, thank you for stopping by. You guys have a great evening. We'll keep testing the platform to make it better before we go live on Sunday. Again, you all have a good evening, and we'll see you soon.
All right, bye.
Okay.
Take care, Uzziah.
Bye, Uncle Steven.
Bye. Thank you for coming on, okay? I appreciate your support.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, folks. Again, thank you so much, everybody. Sis Paulina, Dr. Paulina, my own brother Emmanuel, all the way in Liberia, and Mr. Patrick Forde. Thank you for watching this evening. I would like to end this broadcast for now. This was a test broadcast. Even if I can figure out how to end the broadcast, because this is a new platform, so I'm still figuring out stuff here. But again, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. We'll keep testing the platform until we can figure out how to make it better, and then we'll be live with you on Sunday to basically test it live on Sunday. So thank you all for watching again. Have a good evening, and we will see you all soon. All right. And